100 of the freed students from Niger State Catholic Church have now been received by Governor Bago of Niger State. FCT Minister Nyesom Wike says he cannot be expelled as those who announced his expulsion met him in the party. Hello everyone, welcome to the program. This is Politics Today. I'm Sean Kimale right here in Abuja. Welcome everyone to the program. Let's begin by taking you through some of the breaking news that we had for you almost 24 hours ago. But now the latest and the update on that is the fact that the governor of Niger State, Governor Bago, has now received 100 of those students who have been freed, some of them who were weeks ago abducted from their schools in St. Mary's Catholic Private Primary and Secondary School, Papiri, in Niger State, and whose release was secured by the state, the federal government and security operatives. They were conveyed in separate buses, and the children arrived at the Niger State Government House at about about 5:30 p.m. today, and they were received by Governor Bago at the government house, where also some other government officials were present. And you can see the students right there who definitely have been given some level of care after these tumultuous and very horrifying past days they spent in the den of the bandits and the terrorists who have kidnapped them away from their schools. Let me allow you to listen to this moment. First and foremost, listen to the atmosphere, then we'll be able to hear how the governor received them.
I want to thank Mr. President for giving us all the necessary input to rescue these children. I want to thank the NSA and every other person that has been responsible in the recovery of these children. I want to thank development partners here, the UNICEF and others also. We thank you all. And for those that have been praying, continue to pray. We wish to recover the remaining students that are still in captivity, and by the grace of God, in a very short time from now, we're going to recover them, inshallah. I want to reassure parents and guardians of these children that they will be safely delivered to them very, very soon.
Let's come back go there. But tonight, our attention will be on politics. And a party that is yet to get itself and its balance from all of the internal troubles that it's facing is troubling. That a political party that made Olusegun Obasanjo, politically speaking, a political party that saw the emergence of President Yar'Adua, the emergence of President Goodluck Jonathan, has now been turned into a joke of a political association, and we're seeing a lot of things happening in that party. We will dig into the problems of that party. We will try to see if we can help them solve it. But if it's insolvable, maybe the party will find a way to save its own soul. But tonight, their problem is our problem tonight, and we will deal with it together. But that's going to be after we serve you with some of your political roundup stories.
Ahead of the 2027 general elections, the Labour Party in Imo State has re-elected Barrister Callistus Ihe-Jagua as its state's chairman. Ihe-Jagua, who emerged as a consensus candidate.
Our faction, the Board of Trustees meeting, And they've unveiled a major internal restructuring plan, which they say they will allow. Chairman of the factional BOT, Senator Mao Habwa, says that the party's meeting is aimed at rebuilding the PDP from within and restoring public confidence in the internal process. And they say they're making minimal progress in reorganizing affected state, including the constitution of credible caretaker committee, and they're also going to die. The last time and this old, there's no time. These two governors disagreed. Minority. Two governors disagreed. Out of how many governors? Well, you don't have more than, do you have up to 7 governors anyway? Even there were 3 other governors there too. Or 4. So look, what I'm trying to say is that it's not only about governors. What about the other senior members of the party? We're all there. Minority can have their say anytime. But majority will have their way. Because it was put to vote. I mean, you've been in the PDP from the onset. Yes. You've probably seen it all. I've seen it all. And the Minister of FCT, just remember. What is doing that? Minister of FCT, Nyesom Wike, is from your constituency. Yes. From the South. Yes. What is doing? I've never seen the kind of thing. What do you mean? This is not the first time I've seen PDP being factionalized. No, with this type of behavior, no. I've never seen the kind of behavior. It's gone overboard. Who? What they are doing is overboard. You mean Wike, yes, the Wike camp, yes. Anyanwu, and the rest. It's overboard. They know the truth. My brother, you've got to court, no problem. Everybody's in court. You must go to court with clean hands. That's what equity is all about. But did you conduct your affairs with clean hands? Oh, we did. We did. In spite of all the mines that were laid on the ground, we were able to clear the minefield. And we landed at the convention. Let me give you an insider information. 2 days before our issue came, some people say, no. We said, look, we have met the requirement. Don't do any caretaker. How can you conduct a convention without the notice and the agreement or the alignment with the National Secretary? Please, listen very well. 101 NEC. We finished the 102 NEC. INEC represented the hall with us. INEC witnessed it. Where even the chairman of the convention committee said, look, all correspondence have been fulfilled. So, what are we talking about? The next thing we heard is that he said his signature was forged. Wow. The thing that you signed in our presence, was that forged? Because we're all in the chambers of when he signed it. So you don't believe Samuel Anyanwu when he said that? How can I believe it when I saw him sign it? It's taking the matter to court. Look, it's in court. Let him prove it in court. The forgery. And it's sworn that some of the people in your party will go to jail. My brother, who is stopping him? Is anybody stopping him? Chief Ogiri, let me ask you. Please. With what is happening in the PDP, it's a free fall and a disastrous one. And in the case of Humpty Dumpty, this is what it's looking like now. And you look at it, Governor Adeleke has left your party. Yes. In the most dire situation. The man is going to run for primaries. But see, the man has gone to, is literally left in the rain. He's gone to where? Yeah. He has not announced. We are hearing other political parties that he's going to align with. I mean, I don't know. Did you ever, since you joined this party, did you ever see your party being in this kind of mess? You know, like I said, it's not just about our party now. That's what Nigerians don't know. It's a threat to democracy. How is it a threat? This APC government, this president we have, is doing whatever it takes to ensure that there's only one party in this country. So you blame President Tinubu for what is happening? Of course, he knows what is going on. No, is he the one behind it? He's the one. How? How do you blame him? Wike is his minister. He's working for him. No, but Wike has said he has not joined APC. Please don't go there. He said your party agreed for him to work with President Tinubu. To destroy the party? Nobody agreed. Is Wike behind the destruction of your party? He is behind it. That's its support. All the way. The president gave to him. Is it fair to blame a president who is in his house, is a member of the APC, your inability and the disagreement and all of those activities, and you are blaming it on another man in his own...
He is complicit in it. That was the assignment given to him.
So it's the hand of President Tinubu in your party?
Yes.
To what end?
To destroy the party, but he cannot. Let me tell you something. The PDP is indestructible.
With the way it is right now.
You can't destroy. You know why? It's the People's Party. The big men can go. Even some of us can even go.
Can Nigerians even take your party seriously?
They are taking it serious.
How? With what is going on?
Do you know? Yeah, of course.
We don't even know who the leader of the party is right now.
The leader of the party is Turaki. SAN. That is the chairman of the party.
But you saw another chairman speak there.
I don't want to go into that. These people have been expelled. Look, you see, when people have been expelled...
can you actually expel the likes of Wike?
You can. When they're ruling. See, look, there's nobody to... Let me explain something. If you belong to any group, there are rules guiding the group. And once you have been cautioned, the first and second time, you are bound to be expelled. You cannot say I cannot be expelled when you are misbehaving now. How can you say that? Even when it's your family, there's a way you treat members of family. They walk out on you.
The claim that Governor Wike is making is that some of them built this party. How can you chase them out of their own house?
Some of them built this party. I agree it's a big house. People have made contributions, even more than people. Others can also come and inherit it. It's nobody's party. It's People's Democratic Party. Let nobody claim that he has more stake than the other. There's a guiding rule, and we all must follow the rule for the party to survive. Not like Nigeria. Nobody can claim that to own Nigeria. President Tinubu cannot claim to say that he owns Nigeria. No. Nigeria is for all of us. He's there as president.
I mean, is President Jonathan still a member of the PDP?
He's still a member of the PDP.
Who are the likes of General Gusso? Are they still members of the party?
They're still members of the party.
I'm not sure General IBB has ever been a member of your party.
But he's just been there.
General Basanjo, I'm not sure.
But they all have.
You know the reason why I'm asking?
Can I tell you this?
You know the reason I'm asking?
Oh, please.
That if you have these people,
yes.
Are there people that can call people to order in this your party? Because this disastrous run of your party is going to see to the very end of this party. No, this party is literally under. It's really...
They're doing their best, but there are some people who are so unruly. So sometimes you leave them.
What is the best way out of this mess?
You just said it just now. But that's why we expel. The expulsion is the last that you can do, even in the family.
But it's contentious. You know why it's contentious?
I'm listening.
Even the platform and the environment in which you did the expulsion is still contestable. What if the court says that particular neck is illegal?
Until the court says that. Until the court says that.
So Wike and the rest stand expelled. He said he cannot be expelled.
That's the same talking. He has been expelled. He has been expelled. They even took us to court on Friday to tell you how rude they are. The judge said, go back and stay where you are. Now you have dissolved yourself. You are caretaker. What are you doing? Is that what the judge said on
Friday? Look at what they said they want to do for the party. They said they are trying to...
Is that what the judge said on Friday? To tell you how rude they are. Status quo should remain and stay where you are. They still went yesterday to form the Senator Caretaker Committee. Look, they have always been unruly. So, but anyway, we are going to wait for what the judge will say when we come back on the 14th. Because those issues will come up.
So, I mean, if they say that they're trying to help the party to rebuild the party,
they are not trying
they are trying to restructure.
No, they are not.
They are setting up caretaker committees across.
They are not trying to. How can the man who has been expelled try to repair what again now? You've been expelled, you just move on.
If you have the magic wand, or if you have the powers, Chief Imao tonight, to be able to change things around for the PDP, what would you do?
I will retain what the convention has done, because that's the best.
Would you bring back the Wikes of this world back to the PDP?
We have not
to resolve this situation.
No. Listen, once a president has been expelled, it's not part of the family. But once they show remorse, I don't know about that, until they show remorse, We can't even consider that. They won't show remorse before you can consider it. You're talking about, so without law and order, no society can progress. You know it.
I mean, you look at how many people that have left your party.
Good.
Literally, the soul of the party has left it.
No. No, you see, how did we start? The party started small. But today the party is all over Nigeria. See, why are we always talking about those VVIPs? It's not only the VVIPs that make all this party, please. It's just grassroots that give us the vote and make all the party. PDP is popular not just because of all the VVIPs. The party is built on a solid rock. The party like the Iroko tree. Like they used to say about the beetle, so you can't kill the beetle. That's what PDP is about.
You and Chief Bode George, you are an eternal optimist about the situation. You keep calling the PDP Iroko tree. But the tree is so short that Iroko trees are very tall and giant. But the PDP doesn't look like a giant.
In Nigeria,
today, the PDP, when we are talking about opposition party, PDP is not even being mentioned. And that is this is the meat of our conversation tonight.
I'm happy you know that.
For our conversation is about PDP playing its role as opposition and giving Nigerians alternative. But PDP has become a joke of a political party. Are you not bothered about that profile and that optics?
No. What I'm trying to tell you is that we are fighting a system that's trying to destroy democracy. In fact, in one of our meetings, Aja Inachiroma, very interesting lady. I love her. You know what she told us that day? He said, look, I don't know what you men are doing now. We can't allow democracy to die in Nigeria. We cannot allow PDP to die. I was stripped. She fired me up.
So you're still fired up?
Yes.
There's still hope for PDP?
There's hope.
Is it a renewed hope agenda for the PDP?
Don't go about it.
No, I'm just saying.
Don't use that like when I'm talking to you. Okay. It's not about renewed.
It's not renewed hope. It's just a hope.
It's there.
Hope for PDP.
Yes, the hope. Not just for democracy. Because PDP is the face of democracy, the face of opposition.
All right.
Yes.
Chief Emma Ogidi, who is the chair of the PDP Character Committee in the South. Thanks so much indeed.
Thank you very much.
And I pray and I wish, sometimes I become a pastor on this program, that I pray PDP out of the dead. Let it rise again and let dry bones rise up under your party in Jesus' name.
Wow.
Say amen.
God bless you.
Thank you so much, Chief Emma Ogidi. We'll take a break, everyone. But when we come back, we get another perspective. For those who believe that the PDP is still alive, there are those who say that there are those who want to kill the PDP. We'll be hearing on the other side of the divide. After this break, everyone, join us again. Out of party and the state of affairs is going. Let's take the conversation forward. I'm being joined by Mr. George Turner, who is I call him factional PDP zonal secretary of the PDP in the South. Thanks so much indeed for joining us tonight.
Thank you, sir. It's good to be with you. Good evening.
Let
me just quickly quiet. I'm not factional secretary. I am the zonal secretary of the PDP in the South Zone.
Really?
Yes, and I'll tell you why. Chief Mogidi just left here.
That's your chairman?
No.
You have another chairman? Because from the records, it shows that he's the chair.
No, which of the records? And that's why I say let me start from that point. I was in court with Chief Mogidi. We sat, side by side, Federal Court here in Port Harcourt, where a ruling was delivered, right? And clearly, Chief Mogidi was restrained by order of court not to parade himself as zonal chairman of PDP South. The party was restrained not to have any dealing with him. INEC was restrained not to recognize him or have any dealing with him and members of his team as any governing authority or executive officers of the party for the South-South zone. And I am glad that I heard him say that any society that is not founded on the rule of law, I'm sure he made a statement like that, will be in a crisis. He took steps to file an application for stay of the execution of that order. Has he got the stay? If he has not got the stay, an order of court in a society that is founded on the rule of law must be obeyed, no matter how you think the order was obtained or gotten. Once an order of court is subsisting, it must be obeyed. So we begin with him. How can he come here and hold himself out as chairman of the PDP in South-South Zone when you were in court? The court said you are not. Don't hold yourself out.
Mr. Turner, you are one of the 3 persons that went to court on the judgment that the Federal High Court gave about the convention.
Yes, Honorable Justice Motoshaw's judgment.
Yes. You secured that judgment, and the judgment says what? Okay,
so you see, there were a number of undemocratic practices in the build-up to our convention. When the party announced national convention, we were all happy as members of the party, and were quite enthusiastic, wanted to participate. I was even interested to run for national secretary. But we started observing, that the party, and let me say this, when you see people struggle for control of parties, structure and all of that, it's politics, normal. What is important is that the umpire, in this case, the National Working Committee, at all times must be fair and ensure that they provide a level playing ground for all members of the party. But when the NWC becomes an interested party, then there's crisis. That is the problem we had in the party. So, we needed to hold congresses because by our guideline, we practice a bottom-top election approach, in electing leaders of our party. We begin with the election of 3 ad hoc delegates at the ward level. They move up to elect the ward ESCO. Together, they move up to elect the local government officers. The local government officers, the ward ESCOs, and the statutory delegate move up to elect the state officers. From there, they move up to elect the zonal officers, and then the zonal officers, together with the state officers, then local government chairmen, right, and a national delegate now go for the national convention. So what this means is that for you to talk about national convention, you must have fulfilled, they're like condition precedent. You must have fulfilled all of these congresses. Now, we had a situation where 14 states and the Southeast Zone, we had not done congresses. NEC, which is the highest organ of the party outside convention, approved that the party should conduct congresses in these 14 states. Cross River, Ebonyi, Anambra, and then the Southeast Zone, before national convention, in line with our practice and our constitution. The national chairman, in furtherance to the directive of NEC, jointly with National Secretary Damagu and Anyanwu, gave notice to INEC for the conduct of these congresses in all of these states and the Southeast Zone. All of a sudden, impunity. The national chairman then, Damagu, sent a letter to INEC. These things are in the public domain. So when people... I'm coming, sir. Let me don't land on that.
No, because you go on a tangent. And we need to get to the meat of it. And I allowed you to explain because you were the.
You know, you wanted to know why we went.
Not that I don't know. I just wanted you to touch on it because we don't have all the time in the world.
Okay.
And whatever was done at the BOT. And those who say this is shameful. And let me show you again what Ini Emebong has released as a press statement in response to.
Who is Ini Emebong?
That's the National Public Secretary.
No, please.
Of the Turaki-led PDP.
No, there is no Turaki-led PDP. There is one PDP. What is Turaki-led PDP?
Where is
we had a convention in 2022.
But what about the convention in Ibadan?
I'm coming. Was there a convention in Ibadan? There was no convention in Ibadan.
The media monitored them.
No. We had a social gathering. We had a social gathering in Ibadan. It was not a PDP convention. It was not, please, with all due respect, it was not a PDP convention. And did you see INEC?
But there are PDP members there. The governors of the PDP
No,
were
did
there.
you see INEC part of that convention? INEC must monitor every convention of a party.
Is that what the law says?
That's what the law says.
It's a must.
It's a must.
That INEC must
yes,
be there.
Yes, it's a must.
Are you sure?
Yes, 82-2. It's a must.
But I don't reckon that.
Let me
must.
tell you. No, okay. What the law says is that the 82-1 is that the party must give notice, right? 21 days notice.
So did the party give notice?
When you give notice, the 2 says INEC may with or without notice to the party. May with or without notice. What it means that INEC has unfettered powers to monitor that convention.
Or not.
No, not or not.
May.
With or without notice to the party.
Are you a lawyer?
I'm a lawyer.
So what is the language of law in making something mandatory? If the law wants
the mandatory here, the choice given to INEC here is that whether you inform the party or not,
you can be there or you may not be there.
Try and get it now. INEC has, if you go to 3 says every election of national officers, election of Congress party officers must go through democratic processes, right? Who oversights the political parties? INEC is the registrar of the political parties. So if INEC oversights, and the law says you must conduct your election in line with who monitors it?
So you're saying that invariably, if INEC was not at that convention, it delegitimizes that
completely,
convention.
Because that May is being misinterpreted. The May is not INEC's presence. It is INEC's choice to inform the party. We are coming. The law says whether they
on the singular reason
not,
that INEC was not found, or INEC president was not registered, or INEC was not seen, it invalidates that convention.
Completely. That is one.
That's your position.
That is one.
But what about, just for a moment, what about the conflicting court judgment and court position about whether or not that convention should hold?
There was never a conflict judgment.
There was a state high court decision.
There was a state high court ex parte order.
But there is another judgment that was procured. There were 2 different high court judgments.
No, there were. We had a judgment from Judge Omotosho, which says, look, no, INEC don't. That judgment of Judge Omotosho was really with INEC. It was not really with the party. Then there was a case of unlawful exclusion, right, with His Excellency Governor Sule Lamido, which the Federal High Court of Honorable Justice Leaf also said no convention until the Governor Lamido is allowed his right to participate. Because our constitution says every member shall have a right to vote and be voted for. Now, these are 2 final judgments of the Federal High Court. Parties have been held, court made findings of fact and entered judgment. Right? Then somebody took the part, and let me say this, the party took steps. First of all, Chris Uche filed a motion for stay of the judgment of Judge Omotosho. Now, this is the party now. Assuming you file a motion for stay, you have not got the stay. You appeal a judgment, you submitted yourself to the jurisdiction of the Court of Appeal. That is pending. Then you go and say you have done conviction.
All right, let me ask you, and I'd like you to react towards this reaction to that BOT and NEC meeting of yesterday. And this, I'm going to quote part of what this statement says. It says,
reaction by who?
It says, it is important to remind the public that Minister Wike, acting through his agents Alhaji Mohammed Abdulrahman and Senator Sam Anyanwu, filed a suit on 24th of November at the Federal High Court before Abdul Malik, seeking, among other things, the nullification and non-recognition of the PDP convention and its outcome. The application of injunction was refused, while all caution against taking actions that could render eventual judgment nugget by proceeding to a fictitious national caretaker. They have acted in clear contempt and have fundamentally altered the status in that suit. How do
he also tell you that they filed a suit in the Federal High Court Ibadan to get legitimacy? If you say you have done convention and you say you are the leaders of PDP, you are national chairman, you are publicity secretary, why are you going to Federal High Court Ibadan to beg the court to legitimize you? You don't need it. So how do I respond to somebody who's legitimate?
No, don't respond to it. Respond to the fact that your group of the PDP had gone to court.
Not group, the PDP.
No, just a moment. Yes. I mean, you are the ones saying because that's where you belong. But in the eyes of the public, we do know that we are a bit confused because we are not members of your party. We don't know, and we are looking at it from the point of law.
Yes.
Now, you have gone to court to say, court, give us an order that whatever has happened in Ibadan does not hold water.
Yes.
But the court said, stay action.
Yes.
You are asking for nullification, but the court did not answer you.
No. We went to court. There's a judgment of court, right? We went to court to enforce that judgment. In doing so, the party remains a going concern. The party has succession. The party cannot stand still because we are pursuing.
What is the rest in this case? Just for a moment,
I'm coming.
Hold on, sir. What's the rest? Don't confuse our viewers.
No,
what is the rest? No. The rest in which you are seeking solution and the power of the court to support you for is the same rest that you are acting on.
No.
You were telling the court that nullify them, don't recognize them.
No, why do we need to tell court not to recognize somebody that is not...
You are seeking nullification and non-recognition of the PDP convention.
No, I'm coming. Somebody who does not exist, why do I need to go and ask that they should make you, not to further exist?
But
you are not in existence.
Did you see the court
I said
filings?
We are in court to enforce a subsisting judgment of court. It's a constitutional right. When you have a judgment, we are entitled to the fruit of our judgment, right? So if people act in clear contravention of that subsisting order of court, what do we do as law-abiding citizens at party?
Mr. Turner, give me a moment. Give me a moment. We need to go to break. You are one of the expelled members of the party.
No.
You are lucky to have escaped.
I'm not an expelled member.
Because I would have asked whether you've collected your certificate of expulsion.
You can imagine what a mockery.
Put it in and hang it in your house.
Those who hold themselves out to...
We'll be right back after this break, everyone, to conclude our conversation. Stay with us. Judge Turner, who claimed that he remains the secretary of the PDP in the south region of the country, although he belongs to the very contentious group of the PDP led by Mr. Nyesom Wike, the FCT minister. Because now, the PDP looks like this, back and front. And which side should we believe is the authentic leadership of the PDP? Mr. Turner, the big question here is, forget all of the internal wranglings, whatever is happening within your party. Can anyone actually take your party seriously? You heard what Chief Ogidi said. He said there is an attempt to destroy Nigeria's democracy. And whatever that is happening is the handiwork of President Bola Tinubu.
Okay. It's President Bola Tinubu that asked them to refuse to sell form to Governor Sule Lamido to contest for chairman of a party that he founded and had labored for. You see, where people, as a journalist, sir, did you ever have any inkling that His Excellency Ambassador Rapaja was contesting for National Secretary until you heard his name as one of those who emerged as National Secretary in Ibadan? You see, when you do things with impunity, you will find yourself in a situation that, because especially when you have people who challenge, your impunity. What is the problem? Let us do things rightly. You want to conduct a convention, no problem. Conclude congresses. You wrote to INEC that we're going to have congresses in XYZ states and the Northeast jointly, as required by INEC guidelines. You wake up in the morning, where the national chairman alone, Damagu, wrote to INEC. You all saw that letter alone, postponing Congress in Calabar, Enugu, Anambra, several states alone. Was it President Tinubu or Minister Yusuf Wike that carried out that level of impunity?
All right. We need to close now. Where did you hold that BOT meeting yesterday?
No, our BOT meetings can hold it. Normally, see,
I'm
let me
asking
say,
now.
let me say,
Mr. Turner,
let me say,
Mr. Turner,
is this
simple question.
Is this
I said,
no,
hold on.
sir.
You don't even know. I mean,
I'm coming,
can you
sir.
just answer
I'm
it?
coming.
Where did you hold your neck?
I'm coming, sir.
Okay.
Is it strange to you that PDP could have their BOT meetings, national caucus meeting, or even NEC meeting in the villa? If we have a president of Nigeria.
But I didn't ask you
No. If we have a president of
question.
No, but it's not strange to you.
I just asked you a simple question.
I said,
where did you
PDP?
hold on now, sir? I'm the one that is supposed to be asking question. I said, where did you hold your this thing yesterday?
Yeah, but I was laying foundation to.
Where did you?
Why is this a very difficult answer? We have a leader of our party who is in a national government.
Okay.
By that, he is the national leader of the party. Because he's the highest...
Why are you telling us this story? I just asked a simple question.
So
was he in Abuja?
He can host... We met at the first residence of our national leader.
Who is that?
The national leader of this party, His Excellency Chief Ezenwo-Nyesom Wike, CON.
So there is a convention held publicly in Ibadan, and there was
never a convention legally held anywhere.
All right.
In Nigeria.
I wish you the same prayer I prayed for Chief Ogidi when he was here. I wish your party well, and I pray that he comes out from this mess that he has found himself. Well, thank you so much.
We'll rescue our party. Okay. Of course, we have dealt with some of
You need to.
We have removed the monkey hand.
Yeah.
We have expelled
you need to, for the sake of Nigerians, because those Nigerians who believe in your party
that is what we are doing.
Are disappointed. You need to take that home.
Disappointed with the leadership that we have now dealt with.
Thank you so much indeed for it.
Thank you.
That's our show for today, everyone. Man, thanks for watching. I'm Shion Kimaloye. God bless Nigeria.